Okay, we're going to try and give a demo here of what we've got working and how things are working. As of right now, the only thing that needs adjustment is the following mode. We have the encoder adapter to go from 5 volts to 24 volts. We have the controller slash PLC. We have interface relays for the stepper driver. That is to enable, disable, and to change direction. We've got a 2400 pulse per revolution encoder and a stepper motor set at 2000 pulses per revolution. So we're going to first start by looking at the screen here. That's going to be a little difficult. So anyhow, I guess this will just be an operational demonstration. So we first enable the motor, which brings us up in jog mode for the motor. We've got a jog forward, which we watch the motor, and if you want to see things move, watch the flat on the motor. Right now the motor is set up for 200 RPM jog speed, so we press forward jog. We've got our jog. We press reverse jog. We've got a reverse jog. Now notice that the encoder has no effect at the moment. That is because we're in jog mode instead of follow mode. The button here that you can barely see on the center is jog follow. Now we're going to kind of jog back and forth to get the flat up to the top here. Now this is going to be fun to see. Let's see if I can get everything in. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to turn 1 revolution, and the motor is going to turn roughly 1 revolution. So I'm turning the encoder, and you can see the motor is turning. Now, if this was a real motion controller, this would be completely accurate, but because of the controller we're using, we're going to have some built-in inaccuracies. So you see we did 1 full revolution of the encoder, and that got us pretty doggone close to 1 full revolution of the servo motor. So that is pretty much it for the time being, since I can't show off the screens. Like I say, the big thing now is to adjust the ratios and get the code behind it for proper operation. We can go back to jog mode, and you can see, you're going to see the things light up there. That's our direction signal. When we go this way, the direction signal does not come up. The other encoder is our enable disable motor. Our motor is now disabled, even though we can push the buttons. So we re-enable our motor. Forward, reverse. Basically, settings wise, inside there we can now, you just put in whatever RPM you want to jog at, and the same will, well, actually the follow mode will be based on any electronic gearing. So that pretty much covers everything.